information which is shared between two persons, they can be linked by a third person. Let's say I have a sender, I have a receiver, and I'm supposed to send this information in terms of a very private information, confidential information, where there is not a third person who can get access to this information. So as you can see, I can use a technique known as encryption. What is encryption? Sender is sending the information to the recipient, known as a plain text. If there is a third person, he will know that, okay, I can see the file, okay, the password, and he can already intercept that. Now, instead of sending the plain text, we send a ciphertext so that a third person can't understand, a secret code, so that a third person can't understand. When the plain text is being sent, it is encrypted in a form of secret code, and it is sent in the form of a ciphertext. Now, at the receiver end, is going to decrypt that to get the plain text. Okay, I'll show you a demonstration. Okay, sender will send a plain text, but that plain text will be encrypted to a ciphertext. A third person trying to read the ciphertext or use it will have the wrong text. On receiver end, the receiver has to decrypt the ciphertext to get the plain text back. To encrypt and to decrypt, here we're using same key. But you're going to see that there are two methods of encryption. For today, we're looking at only symmetric encryption. Tomorrow, we'll look at asymmetric encryption. So what is encryption? Encryption is a conversion of plain text into a form that is unreadable. So when a third person look at it, you'll not be able to understand the real information we have. Encryption allows us to protect data during transmission and make it useless if hacked from a server. The process of encryption involves secret encryption and decryption keys and an encryption algorithm. It's very important to have some form of encryption algorithm, maybe moving a certain letters back and forth. Encryption keys consist of a combination of letters and numbers. There are two types of encryption method, which is information hiding. One is symmetric and the other one is asymmetric. You look at an animation now. Okay.
Encryption, a key is applied to a message to change its content and make it unreadable unless the recipient also has a key to decrypt the message. The sender uses a key to encrypt the message. In symmetric encryption, the sender must give both the key and the ciphertext to the receiver. The receiver uses the key to decrypt the message. This process contains a security risk known as the key distribution problem. When Alex sends Joseph the key, it could be intercepted by Andy. The message could then be read by Andy. We need a way for Alex and Joseph to work out the key to use without sending it between them.
Symmetric encryption uses the same secret key to encrypt and decrypt the data. There are certain drawbacks associated with it. Using the same key to encrypt and decrypt creates a problem known as key distribution. How do I distribute the key so that it is not shared among other users? Sending the secret key of the internet causes a serious security risk. A hacker could intercept the key and decrypt the ciphertext data too. Also, than physically transporting the key yourself, there is a solution to the key distribution, and it's called asymmetric or public encryption. Tomorrow or Friday, we're going to look at asymmetric encryption. But just to recap, what is encryption? Encryption is converting a normal text into a ciphertext, plain text to ciphertext. Somewhere it is unreadable. Why do we need encryption? We need encryption to protect our data using during transmission. And then we have taken a look to symmetric encryption. Here, how symmetric encryption function. Sender, before sending information, it encrypts it. It changes to a ciphertext, unreadable form. Then it has to be decrypted using CIE key. Voilà, my time limit is going to be over in less than 1 minute.